all about the cash now. The girl all on me, she showing me her ass now. Stripper, and I'm swimming through the cash now. Then your favorite rapper trash now. Jordan Belfort, Jordan Belfort. The way I'm ballin', girls falling now. I'm Jordan Belfort, Jordan Belfort, Jordan Belfort. The way I started from the bottom, now I'm Jordan Belfort. Your girl wanna do me, now I'm Jordan Belfort. The Lord tryna find me, now I'm Jordan Belfort. I'm the woof, 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 now I'm Jordan Belfort. I'm the woof, 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 now I'm Jordan Belfort. Air Force One, nigga, I'm so fly, fly. I'ma take it, girl, don't you ask me why. Hope she don't get addicted like my. Cause I'm a hitter, then I leave her, tell her bye, swerve. All I know is them Benjis and them commas. With the presidential rolling like Obama. All I know is them Benjis and them commas. I ain't gotta shoot, DJ kick the drama. Jordan Belfort, Jordan Belfort. The way I'm ballin', girls falling now. I'm Jordan Belfort, Jordan Belfort, Jordan Belfort. The way I started from the bottom, now I'm Jordan Belfort. Your girl wanna do me, now I'm Jordan Belfort. The Lord tryna find me, now I'm Jordan Belfort. I'm the woof, 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 now I'm Jordan Belfort. I'm the woof, 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 now I'm Jordan Belfort.
If I would have kept making only the minimum payments on my credit cards, my debt would have taken me 47 years to pay off.
These are real National Debt Relief customers.
I knew I wasn't going to be able to get out of debt by myself.
Credit card, medical, or personal loan debt? National Debt Relief negotiates with your creditors to reduce what you owe.
National Debt Relief got me out of debt.
You could be debt-free in as little as 24 to 48 months. Visit nationaldebtrelief.com to learn more and get started. nationaldebtrelief.com.
You gotta hold on. Look, it get crazy. Look, it get crazy. You can just hold on. Hold on me. Hold it down. Let me hold it down. Love can get so, love can get so, love can be crazy. You gotta hold on. Love can get crazy, crazy. Just hold on to me. Love can be crazy, love can be crazy. Hold you down, baby, tell her you a Leo. I can put this feeling in your heart and make a trio. Love you once and love you twice. Fuck you to the end and tell you what it's like. I'm giving you that good shit, that good dick you want, baby, what it's like. Put you on that fly shit, you say that it's good, yeah, that's what it's like. Flower tattoos on your back, it got your hair light. Just say in your cup, it make you feel like you just wanna have a good time. Oh, hold it down, let me hold it down. Love can get so, love can get so, love can be crazy. You gotta hold on. Love can get crazy, crazy. Just hold on.
Yo, what is going on, everybody? Hope everybody is doing good, doing great. Let me fix my camera a little bit. There we go. Hope you guys are doing good, doing great. Just so I know everybody's tuned in, I need everybody to go ahead and do me a favor, man. This is my first time actually going live this late, so I don't know how this is going to turn out. I don't know if anybody's going to be watching. But I see we got a couple people in here now. I need everybody to do me a favor. Go ahead and like the video if you haven't already. Let's get the algorithm to go up, and let's just get this to boom. Give me 1 second. My music is loud right now. Jesus Christ. Much love to everybody that is tuned in right now. I need everybody to go ahead and like the video and subscribe if you can. I would appreciate that. I'm like watching this on like multiple screens right now, so it's a little crazy. But yes, so today I got my music list planned. For those that is interested in my music list, I need you guys to go ahead and check that out. This is like my music that I really don't talk about, which I need to start talking about it a lot. But yeah, Solo E, you can search this up on Audio Mac. I have a playlist that I created like last year for YouTube purposes, so you guys can check that out if you want to as well. But yeah, let's go ahead and turn on some smooth jams. And let's get the ball going. All right, guys. So I need my lo-fi music because we're gonna be doing some stuff that I notice a lot of traders don't really do on a live stream, at least to my knowledge, right? So one thing I want us to do is I want to show you guys how to actually like trade, right? So if you are new, we're going to be doing a lot of note taking today. I kind of want to give you guys an update on what's been going on. I have not been trading my funded account today. I haven't traded today. Yesterday we was live. We basically had a 2,800 loss. That was pretty much our major loss that we took. This was caught out yesterday on the US30, but we end up making profit, of course, with USOIL as usual. It always follows through. And then on Monday, we had traded US30 and we end up making profit as well. So the overall account with board funded is at $203,000 to be exact. So that being said, going into my, let's see. I got to figure out what we're doing today. We're doing a trading view. We're going to do trading view, and then we're going to get into some other stuff. Okay, so as you guys see right now, we're using trading view. My chart does look like a hot mess, but there's a reason for this. So I want you guys to understand that what is going on here is I want to show you guys a couple ways of how you can grow your account. One way that I like to grow my account is all natural price action, pure price action, and a straight ease. I'm going to be teaching you guys two different ways to trade the market, with indicators and with not indicators. If you guys follow me and watch a lot of my videos and also tune into my live streams, which we will be doing now moving forth, $100 to $1 million, but we're actually going to start off with 100 to 100K. And then we're going to work to the $1 million next. So what I want you guys to understand is there's two ways to trade the market: indicators and non-indicators. It doesn't matter. I prefer not to use indicators, but I know we have traders here that may be new and want to get the ball rolling instantly. So thanks to FXAN, this is the algorithm indicator we're going to be talking about. Right, but I think let's get into talking about, just so we can build this up. I want to get as many people as we can on here. So guys, like the video for everybody that's tuning in. We're going to talk about price action first. I think that's the easiest way to go about trading. All right. So for those that is watching and paying attention and listening, can anybody here tell me what is the number one thing to becoming a profitable trader? We're going to look at GJ2 today. What is the number one thing to becoming a profitable trader in your eyes? Where's my sessions at? There we go. Curious to know if anybody here knows what's the number one thing to becoming a profitable trader. Okay, so number one thing is yep. Risk. I just don't know how much of a delay there is, so I'm trying to like be patient myself. Risk is number one. So the problem is a lot of us don't know how to actually trade that. So the thing is, when you're trading $100 account, and that's what this exactly is, how to trade $100 account, you have to focus on understanding that this is just $100 account. So right now we're looking at GJ. If we do get any setups for GJ, by all means, we will be taking some GJ trades. Best believe we will be taking some GJ trades or GU trades, right? If we see a setup, we will take it. I'm going to walk you guys through the process of how I like to analyze the market first and then kind of go from there. And then we talk about my plan. So as a trader, I'm only talking about me and how I like to trade. I look at higher time frames. So if we're looking at GJ right now, I like to scale on a 4-hour scale. The 4-hour scale is like prime to me, right? As you guys see, the 4-hour scale is kind of where I look for the overall bias. I want to ask myself before I get in and hop into any trade, are we either going up, down, or sideways? And once I determine that, I would kind of know exactly what to do next. So if we look closely at GJ, I'm not a big fan of trading Forex pairs because this is what they do. They usually just go sideways in a higher scale. But if we pay close attention to GJ, we are technically sideways, right? However, if you look at the overall bias on a higher scale, you might ask you, well, shoot, we did drop. Are we going to either go up? Because this is where it gets tricky. We can start to see that we get this incline that we want to get. But we're like, well, is this actually going to drop like that? Or is this going to be a continuation to continue to go up? 1, 2, 3, 4. And I don't like getting caught in the loop, in a rabbit hole. You can get caught in a rabbit hole in trading so many ways. I like to pay attention to what's going on here and not too much about all of this, unless there's like major structure that we're hitting, and that's it. That is it. I don't need to pay attention to extra stuff because extra noise will literally deteriorate you and your trades, and you won't know what to do. So the first thing is pay attention to the daily scale and the 4-hour scale to look at the overall bias. I clearly see we are in a consider a uptrend, right? And the reason why I did this is technically this is known as this is really known as a pattern. We can call this a triangle pattern for those that trade wave theory. If you look at this in Elliott wave, you can even get into the technical side and say this could be a possible ending or leading diagonal, right? However, what I do see, I am an Elliott wave trader. For those that don't know, Elliott wave is a theory that's been used in a lot of strategies that we all trade, especially in the ICT world, schematical world of smart money concept. But based off Elliott wave theory, Elliott himself said, when you see a correctional pattern, there's going to be possibly 3 or 5 plays in that correctional pattern before it makes a bigger trend. So if we look at what I just drew right here, you will literally see that we have one wave that formed, we have second wave that formed, the third wave formed, the fourth wave, and then now we're on to the fifth wave. This is where it gets really fucking cool, because now we can look at the market and we can sit here and be like, shit, if we know that it's 3 to 5 waves, maybe we are going up to pass possibly some of these levels here. And then it gets even more, it gets a lot better, because now we're looking at this and we're asking ourselves, well, if this is the case, let's look left and see what type of data is already here. Looking left, you guys see this is our daily high, weekly high, actually. And I don't even know what was the last time we hit this high. I think this was, wow. Yeah, okay, we're going all the way back into the last time this high has been met. This is way back into 2007. So this is really good for us to know as a trader. So since we have this information, now we can sit here and comfortably say that if we start scaling on a smaller time frame, we can't be too mad at ourselves if the market actually decides to go up. We can't be too mad at ourselves. If you look left, you will actually see that we have what we call a double bottom. This is where it gets really tricky for a lot of my people that trade pure price action and more traditional price action. And you're like, well, hey, we got a double bottom. This technically is support. Yes, that's true. But this is where you can get more advanced. A lot of you guys don't know about this schematical play, but you know a lot about SMC and ICT, but you don't know nothing about this schematical play. And I'm about to show you guys what you can do to find the perfect entry every second of the market, no matter what time frame you're on. This applies in all markets. I just got to find it. That's the problem. I just got to fucking find it. And I don't know if I have it on my new setup. So I apologize if I can't find it, but I'm gonna do my best. So let's see. We got it in main documents. Okay, my Windows is like tweaking out. I got like 20 screens open right now. so this is gonna take some time. All right. By the way, guys, while you wait, there's a link down below if you guys want to tune into any other stuff we got. We have a free trading plan that you guys can get. It's down there. You can get this free trading plan. Let me show you guys in a bigger screen. You can get this free trading plan right here. This free trading plan if you go ahead and check that link down below. Other than that, we have a free calculator you can use. Shout out to my boy Fabian. He's in the building. Me and Fabian created this position calculator for all my traders out there. Okay, I'm still trying to find this. I'm just like trying to like, you know, when you trying to not have a quiet ass fucking stream and it gets awkward and shit. Where did we put it at? Got you guys. We're all set. We got it. Say less. All right. So I seen we had somebody in our boot camp. I seen we got somebody from one of our boot camps earlier. That's actually fucking dope that we got somebody from our boot camp. But if you guys pay close attention, y'all can't even see this. That's kind of bad. Let's see. I am going to show. I have to show my screen. There we go. Okay. So this is Wyckoff for those that don't know what Wyckoff is, and for those that do know what Wyckoff is. I have not designed this. This is not something I came up with. This has been a thing since early 18th centuries. So with Wyckoff, for all of us guys that call this buy sell limit or buy stop or sell limit or sell or buy limit or stop punts or what stop punt was the biggest thing I remember. Stop punts or let's see, stop punts. What was it? Y'all can y'all remember what the other one was? It was something else. Regardless, what I'm getting at is, oh, liquidity sweeps. Yes, liquidity sweeps, liquidity, all of that. This is what it is right here. This is known as phase C and Wyckoff, called the spring. So when you guys are trading the market and you always realize, oh, why I just got stopped out. Liquidity swiped, liquidity swept, or liquidity sweep, or liquidity grab. This is Wyckoff. This is Wyckoff. This is Wyckoff. This was 18 centuries ago developed, but we changed it to whatever we want, and that's fine. But this is a Wyckoff. You're trading the phase C and Wyckoff, the schematical play in phase C, which is basically the last phase until it starts to go up or the other way down. So if you look at it closely, this is another schematical play that you can get in the market, which looks like this. And this is where the double bottoms is created. So it would never look this perfect, by the way, meaning like you would never be able to come to the market and just assume that it's going to look just like this. But what you're seeing is double bottom. So unfortunately, we don't know if it's either going to be a spring or a last point of supply. We don't know. It could be one of those two. All we know is if you are a smart trader like us here, you will have one of these set up. Don't be like the trader that say, I'm going to have both of these as my entry models. Because if you do that, you're playing with fire. Because now you're telling yourself that, you know, when the market breaks this high right here, let me zoom in. When the market breaks this high right here, I'm going to buy it. But then if you go back to my other concept, which is not that one, Wyckoff accumulation, not distribution, which is this one. And let's just say that this move broke the high before it actually went past this. You're fucked. You're fucked, literally. Don't be that guy. So ask yourself, which option do you want? I prefer this option. I prefer to trade this method right here, because I at least know like this is the last move, and this proves to me that I'm going to get that last sell. So guess what I do now? Once I figure out what is going on a higher scale, and I figure out all of that stuff, right? I then now start to say, all right, I'm interested in the buy. So if the market does, and I feel like now the market is going to sell, this is GJ, I'm going to be looking for sales, because I feel more confident in my setup because of what I just taught, or what I'm teaching you guys right now. And basically, if we get this last move to drop like this, and then we start to see something like this, and then it breaks that, and it comes back and then does that test is where I like to enter. And then we can even ride this for a long position, literally. Like we're talking like all the way up to these levels up here, literally. That's the cool thing about this. You know what I'm saying? So now if I come down here on a lower scale, or sorry, on a 1 hour scale, the next thing I like to use is what I like to call my Fibonacci. So my Fibonacci is where I like to look for my TP levels, my take profit levels. But the problem is none of us, a lot of us don't know how to draw it properly. We just draw it because we just see something we think looks pleasing to us. But the idea of creating a perfect strategy is basically the sense of what works for you, and also the sense of what you've been seeing in the market, not a delusional thought. So if we go back to here and we look at this range, and we notice this range, well, first and foremost, a lot of us won't notice what this range is. I'm so sorry, I forgot. I'm probably teaching a lot of new people here. I'm thinking this is like my boot camp right now. I'm so sorry. Let's go back a little bit. Let me go back a little bit. Okay. So first and foremost, what is a range? A range is a trend, up or down. Let's say the market is all analyzes off a range. They look at previous data. It's kind of like real estate. Let's say we are all a bank and we're sitting in a meeting together and we're like, all right, guys, so last year, the market was at 100K and now we're at 500K and it's the end of the year. We need to depreciate the market. We need to drop the prices because we're getting too expensive and nobody's not trying to buy. That now is what we got too much supply and no demand. So now we got too much supply and little demand. So now, since we're in this meeting, all of us together, we're asking ourselves, okay, well, if we can't go back to 100, that's stupid. If we go back to 100, everybody's going to feel like there's a crash in the market, or there's just no reason for us to go that far down, since we already been convincing people enough that these prices at $500 now, or 500K. So now what we are going to sit here and do is ask ourselves, well, what is the previous data that we have from last year? We know that it went from 100K to 500K. So let's just balance this out. Let's just go to like maybe, what, 250? Once we get to 250, people will understand that we dropped our price dramatically. And then now we put ourselves in this balance. And then from that balance, we're now able to increase the price to $1 million. Because one thing you guys should know in America, or possibly any country, is just a human thing. There is no way we'll wake up tomorrow and see price go from $1 to $100, right? Well, let's just say like paper was $1 yesterday, and then today all of a sudden went to $100. Fuck no, that's not gonna fucking happen. What's gonna happen is we're gonna see that paper was $1, just like what's happening now. We see it's $1, and us seeing it's $1, we're like, okay, the next week we realize, damn, paper just went up to $2. It's like what they're doing with gas prices here in America. I know that it's like this everywhere else. It's like what they're doing with gas prices in America. It was 99 cents when I was a youngin'. Gas was 99 cents when I was a youngin', and prices slowly started going up. They didn't just go from 1.99 cents to $4 to $5 to $6 overnight. They gradually did it. What they did was they increased it and decreased, increase, decrease, increase, decrease. And guess what they're going off? They're going off of this last point of data, which is the most recent, the previous range. And that's what I like to call my range. So that's kind of how I like to break down a range, because that's the most easiest way to understand it. And it makes so much fucking sense. But a lot of us like to draw our Fibonacci like crazy. We were getting a drawing it from here to like right here. And I'm just like, why? Oh, well, I don't know. Okay, then let's not do that. So in theory, we draw our fields from here to here. And then we basically sit here and ask ourselves, anything under this 50% mark, I'm looking for buys. Anything under this 50% mark, I'm literally looking for buys. Like, I'm asking myself where to buy the market, how to buy the market, and such, right? So since that's the case, I have to also be honest with myself and ask myself, if I want to buy the market under the 50% mark, what is a realistic, valuable point of interest known as supply demand, or a key level, major key level, anything like that? And I'm simply saying that it's something like this, right? If we go on a 4-hour scale, or we go on a daily scale, maybe it might be a little bit invincible. I look at a lot of these wicks, which is a lot of this right here, and I like to use these wicks as like my mitigation level, or my order blocks, or my POIs, supply, demand, all of that. And then I ask myself, all right, since this is kind of like the level I'm looking for the market to retrace, to head up, I can now start feeling confident and get into some sales. And that's exactly what's going on, or that's exactly what I'm interested in. So now that being said, I can easily start getting my Fibonacci and doing the exact same thing on a smaller scale. So I look at the most recent range, and in my eyes, my most recent range so far is this right here. If you guys look, I have 2 TP levels, which is my red marks, -27 and -618. And anything in between that, I'm literally looking on market to tap in there. And if you look left, it aligns perfectly with this big ass box we drew earlier. So now I feel way more confident in this setup. And now I'm like, all right, bet. Now I know I'm obligated to sell once if I sell the market now, which I can technically sell the market. I mean, we can sell it, but are we gonna sell it now? Not right now. But if I get in the sell right now, I know that I can easily get in and TP somewhere around here. And then remember that spring I showed you guys earlier? That can be that last move, and then boom, I can now buy the market. So now I just got in twice. That same theory is what you guys want to use when you're scaling your account. This is just the strategy part that I'm breaking down. I haven't even broken down the risk management part, but this is just the strategy part. All right. So that's pretty much that for anybody that here that trades price action. And my goal, I remember when I was first trading, I always wanted my charts to be all like this. I ain't want nothing in my charts, and I want to be able to comfortably feel like I can trade. And that's exactly what I can do. That's exactly what I can do. But I know some traders like to use indicators. So we got this indicator called FXAN. Do you trade or open positions on your live streams? Yes, we actually been doing that yesterday. We've been doing that yesterday. This is my first time going live this late. I never went live this late ever. Literally my first time. So I'm just curious to see if this is a thing. If it is, I might do it. If it's not, fuck it. But yeah, I do go live. Every day. So yeah, subscribe if you haven't. But guys, look, so this is called FXAN indicator. This is an indicator we use for Board Funded. This indicator is actually available through Board Funded. If you guys purchase and challenge, you can get this for free. Also, you can get this free 30-day trial through Board Funded as well. The link is in the description. I do want to talk about this because I'm actually interested to try this out. If y'all haven't watched my previous live streams, last year we did Lux Algo, and actually was pretty solid. But now we got something new, which is this right here. So if you guys ever want to test it out, you can. The link is in the description. But let's get into it. So they got 3 different indicators that you can use, which is the it's right here, the scalping indicator, day trading indicator, and swing trading indicator. I'm just going to use a day trading indicator and a swing trading indicator because honestly, man, the swing trader indicator is way more accurate than a scalping indicator in my opinion. So this indicator can be very fucking technical, or it can be very fucking or it can be very fucking simple, right? I'm gonna get into the simple method of how to use this. I am doing a challenge from 100 to 100K for sure. Yes, that is what we're doing. I'm showing you guys everything that I would be doing to get there, right? I'm showing these strategies that I'm breaking down right now is literally what I'm gonna be doing to get there. We so far did good. We got $100 into our Hankotrade account. It's up right now. We're solid. We're good. But I'm showing you guys breaking the strategy down more in depth because the market is quiet right now, and I feel like I can talk to y'all. But other than that, if you guys pay close attention, so right now we have. Let me see. Is this the right one? This is the swing trader one. Let me go into the day trader one. Okay. So right now with the day trader indicator, you can look at this in so many different avenues. So one avenue is you can look at this as Bollinger Bands. I don't care about Bollinger Bands. I used to trade that when I was my fucking first 2 months of trading. Fuck that. I don't care about Bollinger Bands. That's not what I'm using this for. What you can use this for is when you notice that you get green in both avenues, that's when you can technically buy into the market. So like right now, if you guys pay close attention, there's a lot of different settings in here that you can tweak, but I'm not even gonna get into that because I want to get into that in another video. But there's a lot of different settings and inputs you can tweak. But one thing I like about this indicator is when you notice the market is green, you got these little lines down here. So when you see green down here and you also see green right here, along with the green trend, this is telling you this is a time that you can buy into the market. This is confirmation 1. Confirmation 2, if you want to find a perfect entry, is when you are using this. You see this right here, this dotted line. There's these dot lines. This is I can't remember what they call it in the FXAN, but this is kind of what we like to call like technically our midpoint area. So if the market ever bounces to this dotted line and we still have green in a green candle, that's a big opportunity to get in the market and buy. So as you clearly see right here, if you guys had used pure price action, and if you want to use FXAN to be your second indicate or your second confirmation, this would have been that trade for you to take. Also right here would have been a trade for you to take. So like even for me, if I wanted to get into a sell position, I'm gonna look for a strong sell when I see the market. The market is completely dead right now, so fortunately there's not too much I can show you guys. I'm gonna show you more of this like when we go live. Are we going? I don't know if I'm gonna go live tomorrow. I don't know. I gotta double check, but you guys will get notified before anything. But regardless, the cool thing is when you see red, that's your indicator to sell. And if any of you guys like to scalp like myself, you can literally just use this indicator and just fucking scalp the mess out this market and try for yourself, right? Just literally try for yourself. You see the dotted line here. You see that we also have this invincible line right here. If this was red, this would have been a sell opportunity, right? And these are the type of opportunities that I fucking like to look for when I'm trading. So the cool thing, like I said, about this indicator is you can use this indicator to trade your funded accounts. This is specifically for Bohr. If you have an account with Bohr, you can get this for free for 30 days. Or you can just get this for free in general if you have an account with like futures. I know a lot of y'all trade futures too. So that's the thing too. So the other one is this right here. This is the swing trading one. I know my boy Fabian. This would be more of a Fabian thing. But it's the same thing, man. This is the exact same thing, man. Literally, it's the same fucking thing. Like the easiest way to say how to trade this, and I got so many strategies on how to trade this, but I'm gonna keep it very simple. When you see a green line right here along, when you start to see these dots are green and it's above this, it's like the Ichimoku cloud basically is what they're using. I forgot what it is off the Ichimoku cloud. It's something like that. You can buy into the market, but the cool thing is this, even though this is a swing trading thing, you can even use this to scout, but I will hold these out as longer trades because the theory here is the market could go completely left any given time, but if you hold it out longer, you can be in better setup. So like when you get that very first move, that's the take you take. You at least get 2 tries off of this play. That's what I've been noticing about this. So if you see, this is our very first move right here that we would take. because it's green. We wait on the second candle. The first candle gives us the confirmation. The second candle give us the entry if it's green. Everything green, we buy. And then the second time is when you see red and it turns into green, you got it again right here. You see how this is like dark blue right here? Outline is dark blue. Can you see that? Yeah, the outline is dark blue. Boom, entry right there, because the first candle was green. This was green. It was above that. Second candle is green. And then you can buy it and hold this long term if you wanted to. This is a 5-minute time frame. I always say try to go for 1 to 2, or if you want to go for 1 to 3, you could. But as you see, it kind of just went there. I usually like to do 2 takes off of that, and I'm out. I don't want to convince anything, especially if I'm counter trend trading, meaning if I'm trading against the trend. So even like right now, if I was to sell this, I got to look at the market and say, what is this the second move? Because if it's not, I'm too late, right? I'm too late. Oh, y'all, I forgot about gold. Market is dead. Oh, it's 6 o'clock. I forgot. It's been daylight savings, so the time's been messing me up. I'm a fan of your live educational streams. Please do more. I appreciate the $2, man. I wish I had. Oh, I think I do. Hold on, I got you. Damn, I don't hear that. I don't hear the applause. How the hell do I have a roadcaster but I don't hear the applause? All right, I'm sorry. I had sound effects in my last streams that I did. I'll make sure I put some effects on here once people donate. But I appreciate that. But guys, yes. So the live streams, yes, I'm doing these two ways. I'm going live in the morning. I'm trying to do educational at night. Sound a little sus. No diddy. So just keep in mind that just subscribe to the channel, bro. I would appreciate y'all to subscribe and to be tuned in. But other than that, man, that's pretty much how you would trade FXAN. I'm going to be trading FXAN tomorrow, possibly with my whole setup, because I just fucking love I just love how I trade. I don't even know if that's the fucking thing. I just like to keep my chart simple and clean. A lot of us overdo it. I'm just like, bro, stop. It don't mean anything. So that's kind of how my strategy is. I want to get into now the risk part, the TPs part, the TPs and all of that. Let me throw a little fact check real quick for those that don't know who I am. So I go by solo, been trading for 6 years now, and I've done multiple live streams. I've been doing live streams for over 2 years now. I had stopped for a whole year just to mentally prepare myself and also grow as an entrepreneur. I am an entrepreneur as well. I don't just trade. I have a lot of other things going on, and I am a father. So a lot of that time I want to spend with my family. And of course, the money I make, I want to be able to spend it with myself, my family, and whoever, right? So that being said, my very first year in trading was the most beautiful year ever as a trader for myself in my career. I had an unemployment check because I got fired from my job, had an unemployment check, $600 deposited into my bank or into my, this was Traders Way back in the day. I don't know if any of y'all remember what tradersway.com was. But I deposit that into my brokerage account. And when I deposit that into my brokerage account, it fucking went from 600 to 25K in like 3 months or something like that. Didn't know nothing about trading, right? I didn't know nothing about strategies. Only strategy I knew was a trend line. I was trading only mainly gold too. And it was when gold was, this was 6 years ago. So let's go back a little bit. This is when gold was just doing this, and it still is doing this. So, I mean, what's 6 years from now, y'all? What is that? 14, 33, 12, 1, about 2019. Yeah. This is it right here. At this time, this is when the trend line was, gold and the trend line was best friends. I don't know what happened this year, but gold and the trend line were best friends. It was literally crazy. Can we go back to 20? Literally right here, this is where I was making all my money. All I was doing was drawing this too. I didn't know nothing else. I didn't care to know nothing else, but I was just drawing trend lines. So basically what I'm getting at is for the 3 months in 2019, this is really 2019. Where are we at? 2019, like all of this right here, I was making a shit ton of money because of the trend line strategy. So basically, I scaled it to 25K, and then there was one trade that fucked me over, and I don't remember which it was. It was a go trade, and I lost damn near all of that money in a week. So what that taught me was I need to learn how to risk, have a better risk. I need to also learn how to trade, because I don't know what the hell I was doing at the time. I was just trading, and I just got lucky a lot of times. So after that year went by, I kind of said, all right, I'm gonna start learning the markets, and I started learning by myself. A lot. I did get tuned in with Q Banks. A lot of y'all actually know who Q Banks is. That he was the only guy he was the only actual trader. Him and Ryan from FIP, that's what they call it back then, for Forever and Profit. Him and Ryan, but Q was the one I really like understood the most and connected with the most. He was the only trader I actually learned from. I didn't care to learn from any other trader. I just feel like everybody was weird and kind of like didn't know what the fuck they was talking about. But I know what the fuck I was talking about. But at the end of the day, I was like, nah, I'm gonna just figure this out by myself. So I got into a rabbit hole of Elliott Wave for 2 years. I started buying books. I think one of the books I brought was Elliott Theory or something like that. Wave Theory. I can't remember. It's been a minute. I don't even know where the book is at. But Wave Theory, I brought that book, read it. I've been focused and locked in on blogs, man. I was Google free. Didn't care to watch any YouTube videos. I feel like everybody was going to try to create their own way of Elliott Wave. And I'm glad I didn't, because I would have been stuck with a lot of these traders. It's like, oh, I'm only ICT. What is Wyckoff? Oh, I don't know. I'm ICT. I'm like, okay. What is supply and demand? I know what that is, but what is Wyckoff? Oh, I'm ICT. Oh, I'm smart money console. Okay, I see. Got you. So I'm not the type of trader. I don't like to condense myself, and I don't like to be in this little room where I know that there's a bigger room. You know what I'm saying? I know there's a bigger room for me to be in. I want to be in it. I want to know the foundation. I don't like to get into the ins and outs unless I know the foundation. When I know the foundation, then you can teach me about what you know and how you trade it, right? So when I do what I do, when I tell people like my 3-man standing strategy, or I teach them all of this, like liquidity phase, I make sure I throw a disclaimer out there and say, guys, this is from Elliott Wave theory, or this is from Wyckoff theory. My liquidity phase is literally phase B to D, or phase B to D. Sorry, phase B to D. And I always say this is part of Wyckoff. I'm just making it easier for y'all to understand, but I recommend you guys to learn Wyckoff, because we can't be dummy traders. Meaning like we can't be what is tunnel vision too much to think this is how it is. Like you got to know where your roots are from. It's just like knowing who we are, our ancestors and stuff. We got to know our roots. We just can't be like, oh yeah, I'm African and American and da. Like, okay, who is your roots? You know? So that's what I like to do with my channel. And I went on a whole rampage. We were supposed to be talking about risk, but sorry, Jesus Christ, I can do that sometimes, y'all. So basically, let's get back real quick. And then let's just talk about the risk and go from there. Just watch my YouTube if you guys want to watch all of the stuff I did. Literally. I appreciate the $2 again. Are you strictly Forex, commodities, or crypto trader? I mainly don't even like trading Forex, honestly. I haven't touched Forex pair in so long. Today would have been the first fucking day to trade Forex, and ooh, looks like the market is moving a little bit. I trade indices and I trade oil commodities. That's all I like to trade. So if it don't matter if it's in the I don't like to say Forex side. I mainly say margin side, but I know a lot of us understand in the Forex side, so I do say that. But I trade it based off margins with leverage, which is like CFDs. Technically, that's what it really is. And then also I trade futures. I don't really trade futures as heavily right now though, but I also trade futures. Still waiting on a new synthetic video. Oh man, you've been waiting for what, 2 years now? Oh my God. Yeah, guys, that was another crazy flip I did. I was $1,400 to $40K in 2 days with trading synthetic indices. Synthetic indices is like 10x of NASDAQ. Literally, like one little move from NASDAQ, you instantly just made $1,000, but you could lose it quick though. But yeah, synthetic indices is dangerous, man. I don't know. Let's go back though. So all right, let's talk about risk. So how I like to trade, a lot of y'all would think is fucking crazy, but I like to go for a lot of one-on-ones. and 1-2s. So a 1-1 is when you're risking basically a 1-1. Basically means you put $50 to lose $50, or you put $50 to make $50 more. So essentially, you put in $50 on this trade, and if it goes all the way up to your TP, you now made a total, and your account would be $100, which is plus that $50 that was made. In theory, that is how I like to trade. If the trade goes left, you lose $50. Now you might ask me, why do you do 1-on-1s? Here's why. So I am a scalper, and I understand scalp moves. You don't know when the market is going to go up or down. You just know that it's going up at the time, or you just know it's going down. What I like to do is 1-on-1s off of one trade, and then I get in another trade, and I like to ride that to a 1-2. Now, sometimes I will get in one big trade and then take half out once it hits TP1, and then TP2. I try to. I'm not saying this is always accurate. We're humans, and I'm never going to say, oh, I always go for 1 or 2 because it's fucking up. Anybody say that, they're fucking lying. All right. I might do 1-2, which looks like this, 2.11, or sometimes I might fucking do 1-5, and I just say 1 or 2. But what I'm really getting at, just to make math easy, we're just gonna say 1 or 2 for now. So obviously, if this trade goes to TP2, guess what? I then now made $100 in profit, which now makes my account at $200 total, because I don't even know how much my account balance is, but in theory, we could say it's $100. It goes up $50. We made $100 total. We made another $100 off this trade, and it goes up. This is why I like this method. This is how I like to compound and build my account from $100 to such and such dollars. We done it in so many videos. Last live stream we did $4,000 into $40,000. This exact method is exactly how we did it. The second way of how we did it is we did another account growth from after that. I think it was after that. We did another one from 1,000 to like 9,000, and I just cut it short. And that was that. So therefore, what I'm getting at is there's so many ways to scale an account. You just got to pick what works for you. If you guys look at my trading plan here, this trading plan was created from Locket Trade, which is the trading journal that Bohr Funded provides for free. So with Locket Trade, you're able to analyze your strategy. You can figure out what strategy is profitable. From your strategy, you get to see what pairs is the best to trade for that strategy. You get to know what day and what time. So if you guys look at my trading plan closely, you will literally see there is a time zone and a pair. And number 3, thanks to Locket Trade, that's how I figured that out. Thanks to Locket Trade, I figured out what strategy actually makes me money. Thanks to Locket Trade, I know what rules to actually focus on. And thanks to Locket Trade, I know what I should be risking. Since I put this on my desk, it's like consistent profits is easy for me to make just because I'm consistently trying to make sure I stick to this trading plan. I don't know how many of you guys trade here have an actual guide. I'm actually going to put a poll up and I want y'all to answer this poll for me. I want to know how many traders actually has a trading plan. Let me see. Yo, Sway, my boy, what is going on, brother? All right, so I put up a poll. I need you guys to go ahead and vote. I'm just curious to see what we got. I need you guys to go ahead and vote for me. Do you guys have a trading plan? Yes. Hell no. Or why should I? I'm the master. I know how to trade. This is light work. 20% of you guys so far said why should I? And then 60% said yes. 20% said hell no. Let's get the votes up, guys. Let's get the votes up. Let's keep that going. I want to know where we at. But regardless, if you don't have a trading plan, that's fine. No, that's not fucking fine. No, let me stop trying to lie. We're humans and we fuck up, and sometimes we don't know why we got into a trade and such and such, right? So I'm trying to tell you guys the key to this is knowing how to get into a trade. So like, for instance, if I go back to here, I'll show you guys this right quick. If I go to here, if I go to here, I can come to Trading Journal, and then from Trading Journal, I can go to plans. No, fuck, not plans. I can go to strategy, and then I can look at my strategy. So I got the 3-man standing strategy, which is my YouTube strategy. This is like the strategy that, man, I appreciate it for donating $2. Trading without a plan is the fastest path to zero. Facts. But if you guys look right here, if you look closely, basically, I have a trading plan that, or strategies right here, I suppose. Okay, yeah, I have a strategy right here that kind of tells me what strategies I'm trading, and then I will know what strategy to actually focus on. The cool thing about Board Funded is that it is in an early stage right now with the AI, but there's going to be my AI assistant, and with this my AI assistant, it's basically going to be your fucking trading plan human being. It's going to tell you, hey bro, or hey girl, you just fucking went past 3%. I thought you just told me you're going to stick at a 3%. Why are you going past 3%? So that's going to be more in depth with you and tell you, it's going to have like notifications that pops up right here. And it's going to be like, you're trading too much. You say you want to trade 2 times. Why you're trading 3 times? Let's get back in track. And then, and all of this data that you're giving it is going to give you that data back. And it's going to basically scan you as a trader, right? So if you say you're a good trader, it's basically tell you, nigga, you suck. I'm sorry for the language. So sorry. It's basically tell you, you suck. So then from there, it's going to be like, but I'm here to help you. Let me create this trading plan for you based off how your style of trading. So it's going to be like, I realize you like to swing trades because you hold trades from this time to this time. So it seems like you should focus on a swing trader. But let's say you've been telling yourself you was a scalper. Like, that's proven facts that you should swing trade. And the reason why it's going to tell you that is because it noticed your swing trades are more profitable than your short-term trades. That's how it's going to figure out if you are a true scalper or a swing trader. There's no fucking AI that has this shit. It's fucking crazy. So it's going to be like, I am a swing trader or I am a scalper. And then it's going to be like, let's just say you're telling everybody, oh, I like to trade gold, but you fucking don't make no money with gold, but you make all the money with US30. It's going to be like, bro, you're trading gold. Like, you got 20 trades in gold, but you got 2 trades in 30. I think you should just be trading 30. And then it's going to pull the data from this journal and it's going to figure out the strategies. Like, all right now, it kind of gives you like the basic AI stuff. It kind of tells you the best day, the best pairs, your overall best months, all of that stuff. It kind of gives you general data, but you know, it's not where it's at right now, you know? So that's the cool thing about this AI feature that's supposed to be out by the end of this month. I think that's the goal. But that's the cool thing about what is happening, and you can't really get that with any trading journal right now. You really can't, right? We're all in the AI world right now. We want to make things simplified for us, and this is pretty much really how we can make it simplified for us. So that is what's going on with Board Funded right now. It's fucking dope, bro, and I'm trying to tell people that you got to tune into that shit. I'm actually excited to see what the prop firm is about to do, because this is the very first AI prop firm that is doing that. I know there's some prop firms that have like a basic journal, but nobody actually have it like this. So I think that's fucking cool. And then another cool thing is they do got the indicator that it's like they want you to win. You know what I'm saying? It's literally like they want you to win because they're giving you a trading journal to fucking be profitable, as well as giving you a indicator, which a lot of people are against it. A lot of firms and brokers are against that, but it's giving you like all these tools to be a trader. Cause I see it like it makes sense. Like, a lot of these brokers and prop firms run a really shady business in the back end, and they like to really scam people money. Like, they like, I hope you fail. But if you like think about it, you can actually have you can work or be with a great firm that actually wants traders. Because the thing about prop firms, if you fucking got a community of great traders, you can all eat together. Like, let's say I got a room of 100 traders. I'm like, bro, we all eating because we all basically copying from each other. Like, imagine I taught all of you guys in here, right, how to be a really good trader. And at this point, I'm like, hey, we all eating. Like, I can copy from you guys. You can copy from me. I don't understand. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I just wanted to break that down because I feel like that's important to understand. When you guys get into any firm, you gotta know everything about the company as much as you can. That's important. So that being said, going back to my risk percent, I like to get into 2 trades. So one trade I ride to 1-1, and then the second trade I ride to a 1 to 2 or 2-1. I'm confused. Of course, no problem. I ride to a 2-1. So the first trade I'll usually get in like let's just say I get in one standard lot. I can do that, and then the cool thing about the second trade is I can do a 0.50 lot. Like, I don't have to do a whole standard lot. I can do a 0.50 lot because it's almost going to be equivalent to making the same amount of money that I made off of the first trade, which is really fucking cool. You know, I think that is the most important thing. You know, do you know Raja Banks? Yeah, I know Raja Banks. I'm looking forward to trade with Board Funded for sure. Yeah, if you guys want 30% off, you can use the code Solo32. Other than that, that's pretty much like how I look into the market and trade the market. You know, I think at the end of the day, it's there's so many different risk strategies that goes into like building your account. You just gotta know how to fucking build your account, and you just gotta find one that works for you. You're his student. That's what's up. That is what's up, man. Welcome on board to here. You know, I like to hear that. Welcome aboard. So guys, if you look now, oil is actually dropping. So I got to remove this because this is not the trend anymore. That's one thing I hate when I draw stuff. I'm sure we all like that. When we draw something, we realize it just went all left. I'm like, damn, so what is it about to do? But I don't trade oil this time. Actually, I did one time and it was a flop. But is GJ moving? Let's see, is GJ moving right now? And then one other thing I want to mention, guys, with the FXAN indicator, for those that is interested in this, it is really good to trade this with, I would say, any pair that is very structural. So if you trade 30, it's very structural. It's more structural than I think NASDAQ. If you trade oil, it works very well. And then I haven't really focused on like Forex pairs, but I would assume that it would do good in some Forex pairs too. You know, so that is definitely a thing. What are we looking at? 30. Let's go into GJ. So like right now, let me pull out the other indicator too. Yeah, so like right now, it's not good to trade this. And honestly, I'm not even looking to, I want to sell GJ, but in order for me to really like feel a little bit more confident in this setup, because I'm all about entries, guys. I'm all about finding the perfect entries. In order for me to find like the best entry, I need it to almost come to like depending on the range, like the extreme point of a range, which is like, if this was our range, I needed to come like all the way up here because it gives me a better loss. It gives me a better loss. Meaning like better reward. I'm sorry, I was saying that all backwards. I'm living in Egypt. What advice would you give to become a successful trader? The first thing is create a plan. But the problem is a lot of us lie to ourselves when we create our plan. And this is why I'm like, it's important. If you don't have the funds, this is fine. But as a trader, guys, you want to create your plan and you want to be as realistic as you can with your plan. I didn't create my plan manually, like I said again, and I'm not here to keep repeating myself just to repeat myself. I'm literally genuinely trying to tell you guys that with journaling your trades, with whatever journal you want to use at this point, it don't matter. But journaling your trades will literally get you on track. I did not know that this worked for this and this worked for that. I just knew that I like trading this pair. I was never an oil trader. One of my boys put me on oil. And who put me on oil? I can't remember. Sway, was it you? I don't know if you still in here. I don't know who put me on, but it was a student of mine. Somebody put me on oil a while ago. I was like, oil. All right, let's try it out. Tried it out. Didn't really like it. And I started using the journal and I started really strategizing it. Oh, it was Neil. Okay, it was Neil. Yeah, he put me on oil. Fuck. Yeah, okay. And I started trading it, and then from there, I realized, like, as I was trading, started building my strategy, like, damn, this is actually profitable. And then I was also trading gold at the time. And I realized me trading gold, I was not profitable. I was not profitable trading gold at all. So I stopped trading gold because it was my least pair to trade. And from there, it's just like, what the fuck? I'm actually going to show you guys my journal. Actually, I have to show you my next video because I don't know if I still have it. I'm going to have to show you my live stream tomorrow. So that's something for you guys to tune into. But you guys will see in our journal, I think I might have it. Let me just see. You guys will see in my journal that we did last year. This was like last year we took a $900 to like $10,000 and I journal all of the trades. And I'm going to show you what strategy made me the most money. And I just want to show you guys how cool this is because this same thing is applied into board funded too. And it's like fucking cool how you can figure this out. Let me see. EA, Leo.PSD solo. Well then, I don't know if I have it. Oh shit. Damn guys, it kind of sucks. I had it, man. I had it, man. So I think I might have to find it at a different time because what happened to it? That's crazy. It don't exist no more. Yo, what's going on? I'm glad to see some of the names are back from back in the day. It's glad to see that. We're slowly building up this this stream. We're slowly building up this stream. I just want y'all to pick it up, the YouTube to pick it up, and let them know like, yo, we're back. Cause at the end of the day, y'all know what's up. Y'all know what's up. I'm not just a trader that just don't know what I'm talking about. I like to back it up with real facts, win or loss. But so far we've been winning. Like that's the crazy thing. So tax forms. I want to know if my boy fit. Oh, I do have it, guys. I do have it. I just don't have Excel downloaded on my computer. All right, I do have it. I see it's being white form. Okay, damn. And I know I can't pull it up in anywhere else because it's got to be pulled up in Excel. So I'll have to show you guys tomorrow or whenever I go live again, which will be either, if not tomorrow, it would be, I think Monday or Tuesday. Every Tuesdays and Wednesdays of every week, I go live guaranteed. Wednesday, every Tuesdays and Wednesdays, yes. Wednesday might be a double day where I might go live in the morning and go live in the evening. I don't know yet. I'm just seeing how this goes, right? And if it goes pretty good, then we'll keep it up. If you guys like it, it's all based off of what y'all like. If y'all like these type of videos, cool. This is more of an educational stream than me trading stream. But I see a lot of y'all reacting off it. But yeah. By the way, guys, keep posting, keep voting on your likes. So far, we got 77 people that said yes, and 20 said hell no, and 3% said why should I trade or why should I? And the reason why you should have a journal is because it makes you stay disciplined with your rules, right? It's like if your mom or dad tell you don't do that, make sure you don't do that. It's kind of the same thing. Like, do not over trade. Okay, let's not over trade. Do not trade more than 3 times. Okay, I'm trading 4 times. That's why you need the trading plan. It's going to put you on place. And me doing my live streams helps me out a lot too. So yeah. So if anybody here is looking to trade GJ, I'm still looking on some sell opportunity. I don't know why. It's like when you trade for so long, and if you are like you're really good at like memorizing stuff visually, You will realize this pattern. I see this pattern create so much. It's like most obvious pattern. It's almost like guaranteed. Like, all right, guys, this is what's about to happen. It's two things that it happens usually, because I see this pattern so many times doing the same exact thing. It's like it will sometimes either go like that, super large wick, and then sell, or sometimes it will do something crazy like this and then sell. I see this pattern so often. I don't even know. It's not even funny. I'm gonna have to create my own patterns. Hey man, I trade one per week per session. Now that is cold. I like that. You're like strict with yourself. If I was a swing trader, I don't even think I need to be a swing trader to say that. Honestly, I think that's my goal, bro. I like how you trade. I think that's my goal, and I think I've been saying this for years. Like I've been telling you guys, one of my goals in my career is just to trade one time. And that one time would make me damn near my yearly salary. That's been my goal, because trading can be a mental breakdown. I swear to God, bro. I don't care how long you've been trading, because the longer you trade, the more obviously you're disciplined with yourself, but it's still the same emotion you're going to go through. Maybe not just as much, but if you lost, you're going to be like, man, I lost. Yeah, it is what it is. And this is why I always tell people to have multiple streams of income. One reason why we lack in trading and we try to overtrade and we try to overdo it and overstress ourselves is because we try to make this our only income, or make this our main income, because we want to quit our job tomorrow, or we got bills to pay 5 days ago and we need to pay rent like 3 days ago, so I need to make a trade. You're fucking yourself over. I had a student of mine, and if you're in here, please let me know, but it's a girl. I don't want to say names. She quitted her, she was a nurse making good money, but she decided to quit. And the moment she did that, she lost all her savings. And I'm like, oh, like a lot of people get confused with day trading with investments, like trying to like invest in your future. Like, yes, it's an investment, but it's still a fucking job. Like anything else. You still got to wake up every morning, still trade. Still get mad because your day was bad because the trade was bad, right? Or the trade was good, so you have a good day. It's just like work. But the thing is, you need multiple streams of income. I don't care who you are, what you do, where you are. You need to have multiple streams of income. You need to have multiple side hustles. If you work a job, work the fucking job. If you work a career, work your career, and find time to trade. If you work during the morning, you cannot trade during the morning. You have to trade another time. If you are a trader where you're like, damn, I know I want to trade in the morning, but I can't make a lot of money, then yes, you may have to consider something called copy trading, PAM accounts, MAM accounts. This is like management accounts, so forth. Which, by the way, Copy Crusher is where that's at for that, right? It's like a MAM, PAM account for multiple traders to manage other people's accounts. So check out copycrusher.io if you want to get tuned in with that. But that's besides the fact. What I'm getting at the end of the day is, you need to understand that trading is all mental, and you need to understand that in order to win in trading, you cannot let trading take over you. And what I mean by that is, if you take a fat ass loss, I be hating it, bro. It'd be like, bro, this is my $1,000. Like, I could have invested into crypto, or I could have took it into real estate, or my savings account. Shit, at least my savings account would have made more money at a 0.01% increase every year, or 0.02 increase every year. At least it's guaranteed. I get all that, right? But the cool thing about being a trader is, I always say, anybody that is considering being a trader, or anybody that is a trader and stuck to it from day one to now without quitting, that goes to show you are a risk taker. And 90% of the multimillionaires, the successful entrepreneurs that's alive, and investors like Warren Buffett and all of these big dogs from BlackRock, from Vanguard, they were all risk takers. So if you really want to accomplish something in life, yes, it requires risk. I feel like I'm talking to everybody I'm talking to right now that's watching my streams are all risk takers. That's why I'm like not even worried about trying to downplay somebody else. But if I was talking to a Joe Smo, maybe like one of my homies or one of my friends, or family members, they probably won't understand. And that's probably the same thing in your room, right? You might have people around you that might be like, why are you trading? Just put this into a savings account. This is what a mediocre person would say. Put into a savings account. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. The key to creating wealth is work, save, invest, spend. Work, save, invest, spend. I'm gonna say it one more time. Work a job, work whatever skill you got. It could be anything. You can be really good. Shout out to Takina. She's on here. It could be a really good person that fucking knows how to work with other owners, CEOs, and like help with their stuff. Let's say you maybe have a cleaning business and you real good at cleaning. Let's say you have a landscaping business, real good at it. Work, or you work in a regular job. Work. You make that, then you put into a high yield savings account. High yield savings account is where you're getting more interest per year. And then you take that money from your savings account, because you got to make sure the money is making money without you having to work extra. This is how you become a true retired baller. And then you put that money into an investment. Investments, there's multiple investments you can do. You can do bootstraps, where you're basically funding your own business. Let's say you're starting something of your own, right? Like a startup, or you're trying to invest into real estate, or you're trying to invest into anything that is investment wise. Investment is risky. Everything is risky, right? You can be very safe in a risky aspect and put it into like a mutual funds account is what they call out here. But I think that's old school now, mutual funds. Like if you said mutual funds, I'm gonna think you're like fucking 60 years old or you just don't know much about like finance, right? You can put it to like ETFs. You can put it to like stocks, index, like S&P 500, NASDAQ, US30, whatever, right? I don't even think they do bonds anymore. They might, but if they do, then cool. You can do it to that, whatever. Put into like Vanguard. Vanguard got their own ETFs. BlackRock got their own ETFs. Put into that. Let that grow. Let that grow. Or anybody here that does business. If you're an entrepreneur, let's say you're a developer. Let's say you want to start your own application. Let's say you want to start your own consulting firm. I know agencies are big. Let's say you want to start something like that a business. You invest into a business and you make that business run automatically without you being there. That's the goal. That's the goal. I'm not saying you do that now, but your goal was to make the business make its own money. And then once it started making its own money, you're like, now all set. Now you got everything. And then you can use that to spend. That's when you can use to go on vacations, maybe buy your cars that you want. And if you're real smart about it, you can even use your spending money for marketing to go right. And marketing, like your spending money can be used for marketing, which is almost considered your work. It's like goes with your work. And then from that, you're just redoing it again and again. That's how you build the wealth, essentially in a way of like the money part. I'm not talking about like holding real estate and passing it down to your inheritance or your businesses. I'm not getting into all of that because we kind of already know how the fuck wealth is built. I'm just talking about that. So the goal is in the Forex, you're in work mode. This is not investing. That's all I was trying to get at. In Forex, trading Forex, anything that requires day trading, you're not investing, you're working. You're just basically axing your account to 20x in a shorter amount of time. But you always want to take that money into something that is more reliable for an investment growth, like real estate. That's why they say in America, the most millionaires are made from real estate, because it is the easiest come up to do. All you're doing is just putting money into a real estate land, or you can do digital real estate is what they call it. That's like business, online businesses, right? Digital real estate, but you put it into something, and in return, it's building up equity while you're sitting here just doing this. You're just doing this. Nothing, right? Essentially, you might have to do small work depending if you're managing in a business and all of this and that. Depends on the person. But at the end of the day, you're just chilling. So I just want you to understand the thing to wealth and the thing to this is trading is another work job. But yeah, be like what you do for work. how much money you make an hour? You're like, shit, I'm on salary and I make like, what, 50,000 a week? What you do? Oh, I just work for like 2 hours. That's life, right? That is life. But let's be real. I had somebody told me they want to trade for 8 hours straight. They was like, I want to be a full-time trader, work 8 hours straight trading. I'm like, no, you don't. You never want that. You want to be able to take one trade for an hour, sit in the market for 30 minutes, and fucking make your monthly salary. You know how many times I made that in fucking a week, in 2 days? Like fucking damn near 6 months I made my salary. You know? So that's how the game go. That's how the game go. Guys, if you like this, I need you guys to do me one huge favor. Please like and subscribe, guys. Like and subscribe. I need everybody to do me a huge favor. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe, guys. So yeah, guys, that being said, I'm ending my stream today. I think we did well today. I appreciate all of y'all for tuning in. Your boy Solo is checking out. I will be live. If I'm not tomorrow, y'all will see me on Tuesday, Wednesdays for sure. Monday maybe. I might surprise y'all, but just follow me on Instagram, The Real Solo E, which is right there. Right there. Yeah. Hankotrade broker I'm using to do my $100 to $100K. Board funded, I'm using to scale my account. First, I got to pass phase 1, phase 2, and then get funded, then get paid out, and then we're scaling. So see you guys, your boy Solo. I appreciate the love, support. Oh, by the way, make sure you guys check out my music, which is Audio Mac. I'm about to play some of that so y'all can hear that. And I see you guys, your boy Solo. I'm out. Peace.
I keep a dually on me, yeah, it's gon' be big. And I keep running on me, that bitch sing. Yeah, I keep it loaded, most certainly. Yeah, I keep it loaded. You just ride the way, if you ride the way. Shawty, ride the way, if you ride the way. I keep a BB on me, you don't want her to die today. Yeah. Shawty, just ride the way, yeah, ride the way. If you about it, then hop in the ride and just come in and ride the way. Yeah. I'm in a real ship, I'ma survive today, yeah. If you won't ride today, I'ma just ride the way, yeah. Shawty, just ride the way, shawty, just ride the way. You coming with me cause you might not survive in it, I got the juice, I'm in a high ceiling. Just take care of the rest, I don't wanna resign to you. But I keep 2 in that bitch vibe, yeah. I got a lie, homie, it's about 5, homie. I'ma survive, homie, flying around with a chopper. Yeah, I keep me a new chopper. If you want something to die for, rolling, what can you decide though?